Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Tyler Loffer, your anchor for this week. Welcome to the HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news for you to download. At Hettinger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while inspiring lifelong learning. Please stand to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now on to this week's short stories. Who Wants a 4.0 has been in full swing for the last 3 weeks with the following scores. Miss Burkhalter's homeroom in first place with 3 correct answers. Miss Block's homeroom with 2 correct answers, and Miss Gaumond's homeroom with 1 correct answer. And this week, we will be testing Mr. Berwick's homeroom on Wednesday. The HPS Mini Chamber has rescheduled their newbie night to tomorrow, March 21st, where they can teach those how to make breakfast at sports edition, bracelet making, and much more. Begins at 5 p.m. in the small gym with a $5 entry fee. High school music students traveled to Dickinson last week to compete at the Region 10 Music Festival. The students did a wonderful job. Also, last week, the seniors went on their legislative trip with Mr. Kohler. They got to tour the building while learning more about how our state legislator works on the Capitol. On Tuesday, kindergarten got to make windmills with the STEM class. They are learning how to make a windmill that can efficiently pump water. And finally, our very own Allison, Rebecca, Rachel, Madison, and Julia spent the weekend competing at state for gymnastics. Congrats, girls. Students and staff, if you have a short story you would like to put here on the school news, please let Mr. J or one of his video production students know. Now, today we're going to skip the elementary stuff and going on to breakfast and lunch for the week. Monday, for breakfast, it's breakfast bar. Lunch is chicken Alfredo. Tuesday, it's oatmeal and toast, and lunch is lasagna. Wednesday, breakfast will be, of course, breakfast sandwich, and lunch, something new, is chili in a bag. Thursday, blueberry muffin for breakfast, and for lunch, it's chicken fajita. Breakfast will be cook's choice, and lunch will be French bread pizza. Now on to today's announcements. Silent reading is 7th period this week. Bring a book. Prom t-shirt order forms are in the office. Shirts are $25 and you must pay before the shirts are ordered. And those are the announcements for today. Now let's go into this week's story from our reporter, Brylan Kunkel, about Students Short Film Festival.
Students in Mr. J's video production class are making short films that will be shown at the Hettinger Theater. Here, I interviewed Mr. J, Robert Larson, and Tyler Loffer.
All right.
Why are you having your students make short films?
So part of the video production and broadcasting class, we cover the business side of things where we make commercials, but I try to do the other half of it, more the artistic creative side of things, the second semester. So the goal is to allow a student to not only just make basic shots, but to make creative decisions with the equipment that they've learned to use. And that's the whole goal, is to give them the opportunity to basically use all of this equipment that we've learned to use, but in a creative way so they can really expand what can be possible. So.
What is the most difficult part of the process?
Scheduling. Getting everybody on the same schedule and getting it all done in time. We start the process of creating the scripts and figuring out who's the actors, where we're going to shoot, what days. All of that takes like months to plan. And then the execution is ballpark a month to a month and a half, because you have scheduling shooting dates. Editing usually is like 2 weeks. So, I mean, it's a lot of work.
What is your favorite part of the process?
Two parts. Favorite part is the idea part, where people are coming up with script ideas and story ideas and all that stuff. But the other part is the actual film festival. So when people are actually watching their own film in the theater with everybody else and experiencing it with them, it's a bit of a magical moment. So that part's really fun too to watch. Kids kind of get that reward, that kickback after all the hard work. So.
How would you say last year's production went?
Shockingly well. We had a great turnout. We had a darn near a full house. We had a very high attendance. It was great profits for the theater, which is the whole point.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, we're just really excited to get going. We're about to start filming, and that you can attend this at the Hettinger Theater on May 11th, Thursday. And we're going to give you guys more details as it gets closer to that date, as far as start times, what ages can come and all that stuff. But for now, it is May 11th, Thursday at the Hettinger Theater, and we are very excited to have everybody come. So,
what is your favorite part thus far of your film's production?
Well, because last year I made Brexit 19, and this year I'm working on a film. You can't know, but I do really enjoy the process of script making. Just coming up with how you want your short film to flow. How do you want the story to progress? Do you want it to be fast, or do you want it to be slow for certain parts? Or maybe writing up just dumb things of how can I make the audience laugh? What do I find funny? What do people tend to find funny? And as well as last year, the actual filming of it was pretty fun, especially since I had Andy Roll with me as one of my actors. He was a riot, and you could just have some really fun time just filming whilst also getting the film in production.
Are you looking forward to showing your film this year at the theater?
Oh, definitely, because this is all just going off experience, but last year I was a little nervous, but then having it in the film, in the movie theater, having my film there and seeing other people's reactions, seeing them laugh at it, and I do remember there was one joke that I made, and I wanted people to laugh at it, and they did, and that was really it made my day.
You can re-ask her the question after.
What is your favorite part of your film's production thus far?
So far, since I did it last year, one of my favorite parts is probably the socializing part, where I got all my actors together and I could go talk to them about all that stuff. Kind of just lit my brain on fire.
Are you looking forward to showing your film at the theater?
Yeah, of course. I'm always excited, and I have a couple new art pieces this year for it, so that'll be fun.
What is something you wish was easier in the process?
Editing. I hate editing. I always want somebody else to do my editing.
On May 11th, come on down to the Hettinger Theater to see these short films and help raise money for the theater. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Brylan, for that story. It was really great to learn about short films and doing it again this year. Now let's go to Haley with the weather outside. Now let's go to Brennan with weather.
Okay, for weather, today for Monday, it will be partly cloudy with some wind with a high of 30 and a low of 13. Tuesday, there will be PM snow showers with cold wind and a high of 34 and a low of 21. Wednesday, morning snow showers with even more wind, high of 35, low of 24. Why is it well? Anyways, Thursday, cold and cloudy snow shower with high of 34 and low of 21. Friday will be partly cloudy with high of 37, low of 18. Saturday will be partly cloudy with low winds, high of 38, low of 22. Sunday will be partly cloudy with high of 37 and low of 20. Let's go to the weather radar. Oh, I'm in the way. Oh wait, it's starting on Wednesday. I'm just gonna wait for it to roll back around to Monday, but
how much snow we get coming? There.
Okay, good. Starting Monday, there's not going to be much snow until the night. Tuesday, there's going to be a lot of snow on Tuesday for the entire day, really. We get a break from the snow on Wednesday and Thursday. Thank goodness. And then for Friday, we're finally going to have some snow roll around here during the night. And then Saturday will be an all snow day. crazy. And then finally on Sunday, there will be not that much snow. Anyways, back to you, Tyla.
Thank you, Brennan, and we will have no outside weather today. We would also like to thank Sophie, our producer, for helping us make today's broadcast possible. And that's our news broadcast. Thank you for tuning in to HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news and downloadable content for you to enjoy. If you enjoyed this news broadcast, make sure you subscribe and be sure to subscribe to, it said subscribe twice, sorry about that, to the HPS Stream Team to catch school news, live sports, community events, and content like this. We'll see you next week, Monday at 9.